Once you log into My Broker Venue, you should land on the dashboard, which looks like this. To get a decision in principle, use the tile on the right. Select the product you need using the radio buttons, then press Start. For our example today, we're doing a residential mortgage. Getting a decision in principle is a 6-step process, outlined here. Start by running through this declaration with your client to check basic eligibility. Select Yes if they qualify, and then Start to begin. Input details of the loan required on this screen. Enter free text or use the buttons to enter all the details. The loan term is in months, not years, and must be divisible by 6. For our example, we're looking at a remortgage case where the customer has indicated a preference for a 5-year fixed rate, on a capital repayment basis. You can find explanations of the property types by hovering on the eye icon. Our example is a non-standard construction house, so we're selecting property type C. Select Next to move on. This is second stage of the loan details section. Indicate the borrower's circumstances and the loan purpose. For some types of borrowers, such as a remortgage like in our example, you can add more than one loan purpose. If you add the wrong one by accident, you can remove it using the dustbin button. Indicate whether you want to include fees in the loan. At this stage, you can also personalise the case by giving it a name or reference number. That's our first section complete, so it's now showing as ticked. If you need to go back to a previous section to review or edit details, just click on the tick. Moving on, we want to now enter details of the first applicant. Compulsory fields are marked with a red outline. You can search for an address using the postcode lookup, but the details can be amended manually if you can't find the correct address in the list. Use these buttons to indicate whether the security address is the same as their current correspondence address. For a remortgage, like our example, the answer is yes. To add an additional applicant, click the plus Add Applicant button. You can have up to 4 applicants in total. Our example applicant Catherine is single, so let's move on. We'd now like to know about the applicant's income. Complete the fields and tell us about their main job using the drop-down. For the net monthly employed income, use an average of 3 typical recent months. We'll ask for hard figures from 3 payslips during the full application. Use the Add button to add an additional job. As a junior doctor, we think our example applicant probably works hard enough, so we'll skip that. In the top right are pencil and dustbin icons, which you can use to edit or delete a job. The additional monthly income field is where you can declare additional income, such as tax credits, pensions, and so on. And finally, indicate whether you believe any of these details are due to change. In the credit section, My Broker Venue will automatically populate as many fields as possible. It will pull through details of their current credit commitments from Equifax. If the details are wrong, they can be edited manually. Use the plus Add button to add details of any commitment that is not auto-populated, like Catherine's current mortgage. Change the To Be Repaid to Yes, if the credit will be cleared with the new loan, for example, for debt consolidation purposes. For affordability checks, we use an automated expenditure model. So it works properly, we need the applicant to declare any financial dependents like children. Enter the details in these fields. Our example applicant is single and doesn't have children, so we're going to leave this blank and just click Calculate. If what we know about the application fits our automated expenditure model, you'll receive this message. If the case doesn't pass the automated expenditure model, you'll be able to provide customer stated expenditure to complete an itemised income and expenditure. Select Continue to get a decision. At the decision stage, there are 3 possible results. Declined, cases can't proceed. Referred, cases will be reviewed by our underwriters, who will email you within 2 working days with a decision. In our example here, we're happy for the case to proceed to full application based on what we know so far. So this case is approved. Select Open DIP certificate to open, save and print the certificate. You can then select Continue to full application, but not before you open the DIP certificate.